students, today we will start lesson 12 Sri Ram Krishna Paramhans of English Reader. So let's read. At first we will read this lesson. After this I explain this lesson. Okay. Have you heard about the Ramakrishna mission? This mission has its branches in many cities and towns in India as well as in a number of foreign countries such as Britain and the United States of America. It also runs many schools and colleges in India. The mission does a lot of work to help the poor and to educate the young. The mission is named after the great Indian saint of our time, Sri Ram Krishna Paramhans. Sri Ram Krishna said that all men ought to live like brothers and that no one should quarrel in the name of religion. Although he was a Hindu saint, he taught that all religions lead you to the same goal. This is how to explain this idea. Although people may bath in the same river and drink the same water, they call water by different names. Some of them call it jal, some pani, and some other water. Only foolish people think that jal, pani, and water are different things. In the same way, only foolish people will quarrel in the name of religion and forgot that they worship the same God under different names. Sri Ramakrishna did not get his ideas from books. He did not go to any college or university. In fact, he was not even at a school for a long time. He was born in 1836 and very early in his life he became a temple priest. He found great happiness in being a priest and spent all his time in the service of Kali, the divine mother whom he worshipped in the temple at Dakshineshwar. He lived a deeply religious life and spent days and nights in prayer. He led a very hard life and often went without food and water. This upset his health badly, but he did not mind it. He continued to devote all time to his religion duties. It is said that once he was in a samadhi for a period of 6 months, and in this samadhi he had a vision of the Divine Mother. The vision brought him a new understanding of his religion. Unlike most holy men, Sri Ramakrishna was not satisfied with knowing the truth of his own religion. He desired to have the same understanding of other religions, and for this he felt that he ought to live the disciplined life led in every one of them. To understand Islam, he lived the life of a pious Muslim, and during this period he offered prayer 5 times a day like a true Muslim. Sri Ramakrishna then lived the disciplined life of a Christian, and at the end of that period he had a vision of Christ. He next studies the teaching of Buddha and Mahavir. He also studied everything that a Sikh ought to know about his religion. His visions and his study proved to him that all religions teach the same truth and lead to the same goal, and he taught the world that it is not wise to quarrel over names. Sri Ramakrishna also taught the world that everyone should live a pure life without caring for wealth, power, or fame. He talked about a lotus as an example of such a life. A lotus does not go to the bees, but the bees flock round it because it has honey to give. In the same way, if we lead a pure life and have something to give to the world, people will flock around us. Sri Ramakrishna himself lived such a life, and so he attracted a large number of disciples. One day, a young man came to see him. His name was Narendra. He was studying in a university and he desired to know the truth about God. His university did not help him him in dish. So he asked all the saints and holy men he met, do do you believe in God, and have you seen him? But every one of them said, I believe in God, but I have not seen him. This did not satisfy Narendra. So he went to Sri Ramakrishna and asked, do you believe in God, sir? So Ramakrishna said, yes. Again, Narendra said, but how do you know that the God exists? Have you seen him? So Ramakrishna replied, I see God just as I see you. This was the answer Narendra had been looking for. At last he said to himself, here is a man who has seen God. And as he stood there, Sri Ramakrishna touched him, and he began to feel as if the whole world was spinning around him. Soon after, he became a disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. The young Narendra later became the famous Swami Vivekananda, who carried Sri Ramakrishna message to all parts of the world. Sri Ramakrishna never touched money. Here one incident are given. Sri Ramakrishna never touched money. Swami Vivekananda once wanted to know what would happen if Sri Ramakrishna touched money. So one day when Ramakrishna was asleep, he touched him with a coin. Suddenly Sri Ramakrishna's hand bent and his body appeared to be in great pain. Sri Ramakrishna was known for his great love of truth and his dislike for the pleasure of the world. He looked upon every woman as the divine mother. Sri Ramakrishna was not satisfied with just giving up the pleasures of the world. He taught that everyone ought to work to make others happy, and so he spent most of his time serving the poor and helping those who were in difficulties. Till the very end of his life, people flocked round him, seeking advice, wisdom, or peace of mind. Every day Sri Ramakrishna used to spend about 20 hours with visitors. This upset his health. Therefore, Swami Vivekananda and the other disciples felt that they ought not to allow so many visitors to see him. They said, Master, you must not tire yourself like this and neglect your body. But Sri Ramakrishna did not agree. He replied, I will give up 20,000 such bodies to help one man. There is a great joy in service. Sri Ramakrishna died in 1886, but his service did not end with his death. He continues to serve mankind through his followers, and his message brings peace and wisdom to countless men all over the world. So tomorrow we will see the explanation. Okay? Write glossary in your fair copy.